Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Season 2, Week 23 of the DC Sports Digest. Definitely a mixed week in DC Sports, some good stuff, some bad stuff, so we're going to go over it all. So without further ado, let's just get started. Starting with the Nationals, they wrapped up their spring training, beat the Cardinals, tied the Mets, lost to the Astros. They're supposed to go back to DC for an exhibition game with the Orioles, but that got canceled because of rain. And then opening day, they lost to the Phillies, unfortunately. Mackenzie Gore really brought his A game. Tied Bob Gibson for most opening day Ks at 13. He just played really well. Unfortunately, didn't receive too much arm support, and the bullpen kind of blew it. We already knew this was going to be an issue before the season, but it reared its ugly head in the first game of the season. So hopefully it's not as long as a season of this, and hopefully we can somehow get the bullpen figured out. I don't really know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see. Unfortunately, TJ Harris is a UCL injury. He'll be on 15-day IL. He is obviously not in the rotation this season, but who maybe will use him. He'll be in AAA, I don't know what, but not at the moment. Hopefully his injury is not too serious. And then coming out this week with the Phillies series finishing, see if we can get our first win of the season. Then the Blue Jays and Diamondback series. That's all I got for the Nats. On to the Wizards, they did beat the 76ers, who were very, very injured. But they lost to the Knicks, Raptors, and Pacers, having their franchise worst loss against the Pacers, losing by 53. That's not acceptable, even if you're tanking. That's actually ridiculous. Hopefully they can get things back. Young guys are still looking good. Sars had another 20-point game, I think, so he's been doing well, but it's still just not great. Season is almost over, luckily. Another injury, unfortunately, Middleton, I think, is undergoing an MRI, so he's probably done for the season. Sadiq Bey potentially is eyeing his return. We signed him a while ago, he had an ACL injury. I think he's practiced with the G League or something, so I don't know if he's ever going to get back this season or just wait till next season, but he potentially could return for the last couple games of the season, just to get some more reps, I guess. So it's good he is healing, and he'll definitely be ready for next season. Coming up this week, we have games against the Nets, Heat, Kings, and Magic. That's all I got for the Wizards. On to the Caps, they did beat the Panthers. They've done really well against them this season. Lost to the Wild and then lost to Winnipeg, the Jets, in overtime. So looks like we're not getting that President's Trophy, which I guess is good for the curse. Really, just the big things are some re-signs. The huge one is Jacob Chikrin, 8 years, $72 million. It's a huge contract, but he is going to be our top defenseman for the next 8 years. And it's a great deal because the Caps, the market value is just going to go up. So that's a really great deal. It seems like a lot now. I don't think it's going to be that bad in the long run. So this is a great deal. Great to get Chikrin locked up. Great sign this year. Dylan McGrath, also a great glue guy. Got 2 years, 1.6 mil, so pretty cheap and good guy to have in the locker room. So like the sign. Also, in the announcing broadcast booth, Craig Laughlin is coming back after his heart surgery, so that's great to hear. So if you want to hear him this week, listen to him on Sunday tomorrow against the Sabres and also against the Bruins, Hurricanes, and Blackhawks. Great to have him back, and that's all I got for the Caps. On to the Commanders, really not that much. They've been starting some draft visits with some players, and then obviously pro days have been beginning. And also, speaking of the draft, it's in a month, and I've had my first mock draft out, so go check it out. Definitely planning to do a few more, so stay tuned for those, and check out the one that's already out. That's all for the Commanders. Other DC sports news got a little bit here. DC United lost to Orlando pretty badly. Their next game is tonight against Columbus. Hopefully they can look a little better. Old Glory DC did beat New England, so good job for them. And they have a game today against Los Angeles. Washington Spirit lost to Kansas City. They did beat Bay SC 2-0. Ashley Hatch had 2 goals. That was great to see. She's my honorable mention this week for my player of the week. Next game is April 12th. They have a small little break. DC Power tied Brooklyn. Their next game is this week against Dallas. And DC Defenders are starting their season tomorrow against Birmingham. So good luck to them in the next UFL season. And now to my weekly awards. Player of the week, if you're listening, it's pretty obvious. Mackenzie Gore, 13 strikeouts, 1 hit, no runs in 6 innings. So that is a really good start to the season. Hopefully the rest of the rotation can keep doing that because the bullpen has not looked good so far. So we're going to need a lot from our rotation, but I do like where our rotation is at right now. So I have faith in them. And the team of the week, it was kind of hard to choose because no one really played that well this week. But I'm just giving it to Old Glory DC because they are the only team that did not lose this week. So congrats to them on the team of the week. That's all I have for this video. Like I said, my first mock draft is out now. More coming soon. At least 1 to 3 more probably. So we'll see, but definitely have a little bit more soon. Make sure to check out the Instagram. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.